Hey guys, welcome back. This is Bernard from the BTNHD, and yes, I had the opportunity to check out the Yoga 910 from Lenovo, and it's a pretty cool hybrid laptop slash tablet, which I'm pretty excited to do the hands-on review for you guys. So let's actually get into it. So let's get down to the specifications on the Yoga 910. It's being powered by a 2.7 gigahertz Intel i7 processor. For memory, it goes up to 16 gigs of DDR4 memory. It comes with an outstanding 13.9 Full HD or Ultra HD IPS display. Now for the Full HD resolution is 1920 by 1080, and the Ultra HD resolution is 3840 by 2160. This display is being powered by an Intel HD 620 processor. For storage, you're going to get 256 or 512 gigabytes of PCIe solid-state drive. It does come with a 720 webcam with dual array mics, and the primary operating system is Windows 10 or Windows 10 Professional. The overall build of the machine is aluminum CNC material, and it's measuring around 12.72 inches by 8.84 inches, and the thickness is a whopping 0.56 inches. The 910 weighs about 3 pounds, and the retail price is pretty steep, but it could go for $1,200 to $1,600. All right, so taking a look at the Yoga 910, this hybrid machine really doesn't have a lot of ports. It only has 4 ports, that's it. If I turn it around, if I have the laptop or the hybrid laptop to the point that I'm able to open the lid up, on your right-hand side, you only have one 3.0 USB or a Type A port. You have your hybrid port, which allows you to hook up a microphone or a headphone. And this right here is your power button. And this little guy right here, this little small little pin allows you to reset or recycle your machine, which is mostly for your operating system. And on the other side, you have two USB 3.0 Type-C ports, and the one closest to the hinge is the one that is used for power and is also a always-on charging port, and the one next to it is your data or display out port. So the design on the Yoga 910, off the bat, when I received this device and I took it out the box, it's a beautiful, well-designed hybrid laptop. It does come with Lenovo's signature 813-piece metal watch band hinge design, which is pretty cool, which allows you to convert your device into 4 modes. You have, your laptop mode, you have your tent mode, right? You have your stand mode, which is this guy right here. And the final mode is the tablet mode, which is this mode, which is pretty cool. This is the whole 360 design of the hinge. That's the purpose of this guy right here. Now, one of the things that they did with the Yoga 910 is the display. Don't get me wrong, they bumped up the display rather than 1080, which that is an option to get the 1080 version. But the 4K is outstanding when it comes down to watching videos. But they did have the display edgeless. It kind of bleeds about 5 millimeters, which is okay. The webcam, they relocated it to the bottom. But if you pay attention to the display, this entire thing right here where the Lenovo logo is at, that's all black space. It's not touch screen. I would like to see if Lenovo kind of, increase the display a little more. All this right here is not touch screen. This is just extra black space, right? So it cuts off from right here. Now for the keyboard layout of the Yoga 910, dead on. I'm loving it. I kind of noticed that the keycaps has been enlarged a little bigger for better typing experience. I wasn't, it just feels kind of different. It doesn't feel small. All the keys are very spaced out. They have good spacing to the point that all the keys are not bunched up together, so you miss typing. The touchpad itself has been enlarged a little bit, but not too much. I like the fact that Lenovo placed that middle red line between the touchpad. It kind of identifies between your left click and your right click. From my understanding, I believe the touchpad is made out of glass. It does feel really smooth with the fingertips, really smooth, very responsive. I'm really satisfied with this touchpad. The distance between your primary keys and your thumb to maneuver the mouse is right on. It fits for big hand people as well as small hand. So I'm not constantly raising up one of my hands to use the mouse. I'm capable of using the thumb. I do see small hand people or big hand people using the keypad and the touchpad with no problem. Now, one added thing that they did with the 910 is this guy right here, this fingerprint scanner device, which actually takes advantage of Windows 10 Hello feature, which is an additional security feature that Windows 10 allows you to log in, which is pretty cool. I don't see myself using this a lot because sometimes with fingerprint scanners, it takes a while for it to go through. I'd rather just do the 4-pin or just log in using my password to use the device. So what's the deal with sound? This guy has 2 speakers, and the placement of the speaker is kind of weird. It's at the bottom. It'd been cool if the speakers were actually placed on the side, but both speakers are 2 JBL Studio speakers, and I actually have iTunes up and running. I have Club Step, which is actually from the YouTube audio library, and I believe I have the sound to, let's do the sound to 10, right? And let's start it off. Right, so that's 10. Let's raise it up to 20. Let's do another 10. That's 30. Let's do 50. So that's 50%. Let's do 100. All right. So even though the speakers are located right here, I feel like the sound is actually coming from this location, which is kind of weird. You would think that the sound will kind of impact on this section right here and vibrate through the desk, but it's not actually doing it. It's actually pushing the sound up, and it's coming from the watch band area. Now, for those technical individuals out there that want to know a little bit about this beautiful 4K display, again, you can actually get it on Full HD 1080p if you're able to use a stylus pen on it. Now, I have my iPhone right here, and I have Evernote, and this is a stylus pen. I'm able to write it. Just want you guys to see I'm able to write. I have Paint up and running within Windows 10, and I got the pen. So yeah, so if I kind of convert this guy into a tablet, and let's click on the program. Where you go? There you go. I'm not. Oh, look at that. Wait a minute. It's writing. All right, cool. So you are able to use it with the pen, which was really weird because I wasn't able to write on it. Oh, cool. Did not know that. How awesome is that? Wait a minute. So if I go to File, New, and I don't save, let's put this guy back into laptop mode. And let's say, yep, get out of here. Let's expand that. And what happens? What happens if I... Oh, look at that. It does not write. Oh, it does write. Just got to put a little bit more pressure to it. There you go. Look at that. How cool is that? Cool. So it does write. Oh, I'm super surprised. That's cool. It makes sense to write with the stylus pen. Again, it is touchscreen. It should work with no problem. But I'm assuming it really depends on which pen you're using. I'm using one of these like not really well-designed pens, but it works. Now, if you're wondering about the display material, it is not matted. It's not anti-glare display at all. You're probably seeing all the shine with my lighting equipment. So this machine will kind of suck if you're using it outside in a sunny day. I think this is the highest that we can go with the brightness. And if I go all the way down, this is the darkest that we could go. From my understanding, if we're getting technical with the display, I think it goes up to 300 nit, and this is the highest that it go, 300. It's not that bad. All right, so one of the major things about laptops, tablets, or any type of device, especially for mobile devices, is the battery. Now, for the Yoga 910, I actually ran PC Mark, and PC Mark allows you to run battery tests. And one of the tests I ran was the work and creative. And those two tests basically do day-to-day recycle of like checking the websites, open up applications, doing some photo editing, video conferencing, and all that good stuff. For the Ultra HD version, this one right here, it lasts between 5 to 6 hours. Yes. And that's really low because Lenovo actually advertised it to last between 10 hours. And I left everything out of the box. I took it out the box and I ran the test, and that's it. I didn't tweak the settings or the brightness or the sleeping features within the windows. I just opened it up, installed the application, and ran the battery test. You could probably go inside Windows 10 and tweak the power settings to maybe last a little longer, maybe to 7 to 8 hours. But for out-of-the-box experience, running the test, I got basically 5 to 6 hours of runtime. Now for overheating, if you're wondering about overheating, this guy works great. Again, when I was running the PC Mark testing for the battery, it did get a little hot, but didn't get to the point that I'm able to put my hand here and I'm like, it burns. Due to the fact that it is built on a CNC aluminum material, the heating is dead on. It kind of consumes the heat to the point that it really doesn't get hot. I do see myself using this on my lap, as you know, as what is called a laptop. But I do see myself putting this on my lap with no problem, and I don't have to put like a pillow to not get burned or anything. I don't really see any heating issues on the Yoga 910, which is a huge plus. All right, guys, and that's it for my hands-on review on Lenovo's Yoga 910. I mean, this is a pretty good laptop, very expensive. Definitely must have if you're into viewing 4K content, but the price is just too much for it. You could probably get something a little cheaper in the market that will support the 4K. I'm loving the fact that they have the latest and greatest processor, which is i7, making everything really fast. The 512 solid-state drive is awesome as well, making everything run smooth and fast. It's a great hybrid machine, but the price is just too steep for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. Leave comments right below. Don't forget about hitting that like button and subscribe as well. And I catch you guys on the next hands-on review. Peace out.